Hey everyone, I am Carrie Little. I happen to be the broker owner in Illinois of Caremark Realty Group, but I'm also an educator in real estate. So I often get a lot of questions about how to calculate my money or how many houses do I have to sell to make six figures. Now, I am in a tool called InfoSparks in some of your states. This is also owned by Showing Time. It's called Market View or Market Stats, something like that. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to pretend like an agent called me or I have one of my agents and they're like, Carrie, I need to make six figures and this is the city I want to work in. So I'm going to pick a random city and I'm going to show you. Now, you should take the full class. And I promise you at the end, I will show you how to sign up for classes, free classes in Illinois. And then I'll show you how to sign up to learn from me. And I'll give you the spreadsheet. How about that? All right. So random city, Oswego. There we go. And let's just say, and I kind of know you're more likely to sell a single family home in Oswego. So let's look at Oswego. And I'm going to switch this from the line view to the bar view. And then I'm going to look at the bedroom counts in Oswego. So we're going to switch this to, and I'm going to pretend like I'm an expert. If you've never taken this class, see me in another class, but I think you're going to get this. I'm going to break out the data for bedrooms. And we turned off all bedrooms. And now we're just going to look at the data. Now, this is the current 12 months right here. And we're looking at November. So this means December 2020 through November of 2021. Now, looking at this, we can see that if you sell a 5-bedroom or more, around 415, and I say around because you still have to do your market analysis, a 4-bedroom, 360, 3 bedrooms, 300, and a 2-bedroom, 267. But what does the inventory typically look like in these areas, right? What does it look like? So I'm going to go with closed. So we looked at sales price, median sales price. So in Oswego, you are typically selling a 4-bedroom. How cool is that? So if we know that the typical, and this is a median sales price for all 4 bedrooms in Oswego in the last 12 months was 360. And just because, let's look at the last month. Let's see what happened in November. Oh, man, 409, I'm going with that. Let's look at the last 3 months, which would have been September, October, November. So 395. Last 6 months, 371. Now, you could be conservative and you could go with the 12 months just because if you do go up in income, great. So let's go with 360. Now, if you click month supply, just as a bonus, in Oswego, as of today, now this is December 2021, seller's market. 3 months or less is a seller's market. That's how long it takes to absorb the inventory. 4 to 6, stable, 6 or more, or 7 or more, buyer's market. So here we go, right? So now that we know in Oswego for a detached home, we're typically selling around 360. So I created a spreadsheet and I'll give you a link so you can copy this on how I figure out how many houses I have to sell. So and by the way, you don't have to rebuild it. Just if you mess it up, you just got to go find it again. So we're going to put in Oswego. And I'm going to put in Oswego 3 times. Now, I want you to know this. If you use this spreadsheet, it's the first column that really does all of the calculations. The other two, these two, are just telling you that if you did sell a 3-bedroom or 5 or more, what that would look like. So I have in $500,000 because I know $500,000 at about 2.5%. And now there are no standards or averages, but we're just going to say that this is the commission. And notice anything where I say change the number or the information in blue, or if it's italicized, italics, you can change it. So we know at this rate, your gross income is 125. Now we got to change this price. So let's go back to this other tool. So 360 for 4, 300 for 3, and 415 for 5 or more. So 360, 300. So 360, 360, 300, and then 415 if you sell 5 or more. Now, here's what I want you to see. You need to sell close to 14 houses to get to this 125 at this commission rate. You need to sell 18 houses to get here actually, I don't know why I have that, but let's just go with, we're going to do this because it'll tell me more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, enter. you need to sell 16 houses, right? And then for this one, let's put in that 5. You need to sell 12. So this tells me that you're going to work just a little bit harder if you are selling 3-bedroom houses, and that's okay. And always note, you can come over here and change the commission. So now if you did it at a higher commission split, talk to your designated managing brokers, your managing brokers, the trainer, talk to your companies. Always go back to your company to find out what their terms of agreement are. This just kind of gives you an idea of how this works. And then this is based on different splits. Now, if you're flat fee, 100%, there's a flat fee, this will be different for you. You would just deduct whatever that fee is. So if you had a split of 80-20, 60-40, in no specific order, 70-30 or 90-10, you know what the end result would be. Now, down here at the bottom, this is just a bonus. I show you that if you have a commission at 2, 2.5%, 3%, 3.5%, or 4%, this is what your split is. And I always like to say, because sometimes I'll get the average consumer watching a video, this doesn't mean that the agent gets all this money. The company gets some of the money. That agent still needs to provide value. So work with that agent and ask them what they are doing for you. So calculations for gross and net income are based on the first city. So whatever you change here, this is what the calculations are based on. So it's that easy. And if you were to come back and listen, you can use your own multiple listing service. You could talk to your managing broker. Some of our local associations have data to tell us what the median sales price is for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7-bedroom house. Like, you can figure this out. But based on the city that I pulled, 4 bedrooms, that's what you're typically selling. But you might sell a 3. You might sell a 2, and then you might sell a 5 or more. Now, if you look at bigger cities, so if I were to switch this, and I'll minimize this, I'll keep my bedrooms, I'll keep single family detached, and let's go. I'm going to pick a city that's pretty large. So we'll go with Joliet. So Joliet, you're typically selling a 3-bedroom because that's what close says. So in the sales price here is $224. So you now know, if you come back to this spreadsheet and you type in Joliet, just so you have an idea. I think I have like a few different versions of this, like all the way across, like you could put in like 10 different cities, and you were working with 3 bedrooms, right? 3 beds. And what did I say? See, age 224, 250, 224, 250. Enter, you got to sell 22 houses. So a little more than 2 houses a month, about a little less than 2 houses a month. So you're going to work really hard between February and July. There you go. You can do this business. And once you have your goals in front of you, you know how hard you need to work every single month. Now, could we get into more detail? Yes, we could. Keep watching and I will show you. I'll do another video on how to make sure you know when the best time to work your hardest. Now, you should work hard every month in real estate, especially during the holidays, because that's when agents slow down. But I will show you when many people list their homes in the cities you work in. Now, you're going to do your own work, but you'll do your own research, but I'll show you how to figure out the best time when you're going to work even harder than you typically work. They say, Zig Ziglar used to say, when business is good, advertise. When business is bad, you have to advertise. So you should always be making sure you are advertising. So thanks for watching. If you are watching me live, if you're not watching me live, if you're watching me on Instagram, go to my bio, click the bell so you're reminded when I go live. And if you are watching me on YouTube, make sure you hit the bell on YouTube, subscribe, and if you have questions, type them in the feed. Now, here's what I wanted to share with you. If you want to sign up, if you want the free spreadsheet or Google Sheet, this is the link. If you are in Northern Illinois, and I say Northern Illinois, which is Champaign up to the Wisconsin border, these are when I teach in Illinois. If you want to sign up for my eblast, Learn with Carrie, and then if you are interested in the Agent Journey membership, check it out. There it is. As of today, it is only $197 a year, less than $17 a month. So learn to earn with me. Check me out on Amazon. I do have the new Real Estate Agents Journal. There you go. And I use this every time I go live on Instagram for Coffee with Carrie every Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time. So thanks for watching.